Well, it's all a bit chaotic today. I do apologise. Hello, welcome to Yarn Lane. I know, it's still me sitting here, but look, I've got lots of lovely wreaths around me as well. And I've got the gorgeous Anna with me. Now, I'm not even going to attempt your surname. Let's have a look. Nikipirowicz.
Yes.
There you go, Nikipirowicz. I love this book.
Oh, thank you.
And I just think, I saw it this morning and I came in and I absolutely love it. Let me put it down and show you. We've got the book. It's crocheted wreaths for the home, right? Let me put it in the shot there. 12 gorgeous wreaths and 12 matching mini projects for all year round. So wreaths aren't just for Christmas, right? They're all signed. They are all signed. But and also around the studio here, in fact, funny I should turn to that page. I'll show you them all, but look. Oh, they're gorgeous. Right. I don't know if it's, I'll ask Anna in a second, but where I lived in Twickenham, I had some Dutch neighbours and they would have different wreaths on their door all year round, depending on whether it was Easter or Christmas or anything like that. So I don't know where the tradition comes from, but we can ask in a second. But this book is gorgeous. Your wreath basics, yarn information, projects, beautiful. Now you'll see most of these on the wall around here. They're mini wreaths. How to make, oh, look at those beautiful crocheted leaves and acorns. Field mouse. They're just, yeah, the thing is, Hannah, you're very, very quiet. I don't know if you're miles away from your microphone. Okay, hang on. I'll just turn you up. Because you could use that field mouse not just for a wreath, you could use it for all sorts. You can make little brooches out of these, couldn't you? Beautiful little robins for Christmas there. Leaf garland. So it's not just wreaths. Oh, I love this. I love this. Oh, it's over there behind Anna in a minute. You can have a look at that one in a minute. Beautiful. Just stunning, aren't they? And it's got every bit of information that you need about how to do every single element. See, that's cute as well, isn't it? Now that's behind me. You can see that later then. Valentine wreaths, kissing, the lovebirds kissing. Little necklace. There's the autumn wreath. That's the one I've just had there. Autumn wreath. Then we've got, I mean, there's so much. There is so much going on in here. £14. It's an unusual price, isn't it? £14 and 4 pence. Plus they're all signed. They are all signed. Oh, look. First time we've ever had it. That's the one. Now, that's a gorgeous one. Hannah just had this one. She hung it upside down. Didn't you, Hannah? Spring. That's Hannah all over. Oh, look. See, I said little flowers. You made little flowers out of them, didn't I? Summer wreath there. My favourite one's still the rainbow one. Oh, that's nice. Harvest. Oh, look, cabbage. Is that a cabbage or is it asparagus?
It's
Brussels sprouts. Hang on.
Brussels sprouts.
Apples, leaves. Oh, look, radishes. Oh, how gorgeous. So hang on, what? Oh, I see. Now you see, that's on a wreath. I'd quite like them all in a bowl. Do you know what I mean? Just as a decoration in the bowl.
You can do that, yeah, actually, as the additional project, they are in the bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They are all in a little bowl and you can display them on your table.
And you've got the radishes on the brooch.
I've got the radishes as a brooch, so you can use it also as a brooch, so each element. Yeah.
Oh, that book is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
Now, is there any way we could look? Oh, hang on, not yet. But look around the set to see the wreaths hanging. Have you got a camera that you can move? Hang on a sec. Oh, Elliot's just around on the top shelf over there. Just have a look on the top shelf over there. Camera's very slow. We'll get there. Oh, let me open the book a bit more for you. Right, here we go. Look, so we've got robins. Oh, no, robins. There you go. Look. So I love that rainbow one. It's gorgeous. And no, they're beautiful. Oh, look at the owl. They're so full of character. Now drop down to underneath the shelf because there's the spring one. And now, what's the one to the left of the spring one? That's straight.
This one, yes. This one is kind of like a just any time wreath. Do you know what I first created? It's just a stick that's decorated.
Okay.
So just a garden stick that's decorated. It's actually incredibly effective. I had it hanging on my wall and I'm just like, this is really effective. So it just kind of shows you that you don't need to buy any bases. You could just collect it from the garden. Just get a twig from a garden and you can, and decorate it as you wish.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So I know nothing about you. So where'd you come from? What do you do? How did you get into crochet? How did you get into everything like that?
Well, I come from Poland originally.
No.
Yeah. I've been here for about 26 years now.
Oh, your accent's not very strong then, is it?
Oh. Yes,
I love it.
So I've been here a long while, and I started to crochet when I was a child.
Right.
Well, to be honest, I was a child. My mum has taught me how to do it.
Yeah.
But, you know, years and years and years, you don't really... You know, as a child, you don't really care.
No.
Yeah. So I forgot a lot about it.
Right.
But then when my mum passed away, I started to crochet again.
Oh, okay.
Because I wanted to kind of rekindle my passion, and that was my way of feeling close to her.
Yeah.
And here we go. And then Obsession was born, and I haven't stopped since.
So did it start off as like a hobby? And then
it started off as a hobby,
career,
yes.
Yeah.
It started off as a hobby, and then it turned into career, yes. And I realised, like, oh my God, this is amazing. Why haven't I not been doing it for so many years?
It happens at the right time, though, doesn't it? We've got a message for you from Teddy on the screen. Let's have a quick look at Teddy's message. What a versatile book of ideas and projects, Teddy in Wimbledon.
Oh, thank you, Teddy.
It is.
That's really lovely. Thank you.
I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautifully
Thank you so much.
photographed.
I worked really hard on it, and Sedge Press have done an amazing job of the layout and everything. But I wanted this book to not so you can just create read, but you can take every element and do other things with it.
Yes, exactly.
So you can use, you don't have to just put them all in a read, but you can use the flowers for a headband, flowers for a decoration in a house. So you can take elements from everything and use it as you wish, like
Yes.
I'm using now with the brooch.
Exactly.
You know, I made also a bunting from all the vegetables, so it's nice bunting.
Oh,
you can use the
yes.
foxes in a depot on your autumn wreath.
Yes, and this one's gorgeous. Let me just show you this one again. This
So
is
you can
just
use,
stunning.
you don't have to just make wreaths out of them. You can use little elements. I try to pack as many elements into each single wreath.
Yes.
So you can have, you know, a wonderful project.
Yes, exactly.
You know, you can make keychains, you can make all sorts of things.
Absolutely, you could just make one, like you say, just make a brooch out of
Absolutely,
one of them,
yes.
anything, or a hair toggle or something
Yeah.
like that. Just be cute.
So you're not forced into making wreaths only.
Yes.
You can
yeah.
make whatever.
Well,
you
yes,
wish.
there's so much in there. Apart from the fact there are 12 wreaths and 12 matching mini projects, there's actually hundreds and hundreds of projects.
Absolutely,
It's
yeah.
as big as your imagination. If you
Yes.
see one of the things in there, you think, oh, that would be gorgeous as something else. And it's just fantastic.
Yeah. So that's it. Each wreath, I try to pack, as I said, each wreath with so many projects so you can use them for other things as well.
Exactly. So that's the book. It's £14.04. All signed. So how much? Quarter of the stock is gone. Already.
Oh, thank you so much.
Crocheted Wreaths for the Home by Anna Nikipirowicz.
Almost there. Very good.
I'm not fluent in Polish, I'm afraid. We'll come back to the book, but what you're here to do today is crochet socks.
Yes, we have crochet socks. Let me just take out my little samples.
Yes. While you're getting round with your samples, let me say, I'll explain what's for sale.
Please do.
And then you can carry on with all of the all the crocheting in a minute. So we're going to start off with basic sock. Oh, in the sparkly. Okay, so what you get here, this one is called Silent Night. Is that the yarn is called sparkle? Yeah. It's signature from the West Yorkshire Spin. It's got sparkle in it, 4-ply. 400 metres, 100-gram ball. You get that. Oh, hang on. Let me just check then. Oh, yes. For socks and durability, it's 75% wool, 23% nylon, 2% polyester. Yes, because we had the sock lady the other day, didn't we, who did knitting, not crochet. And hers were wool and nylon mix, weren't they? And then this is your crochet sock, basic crochet sock pattern. Lots and lots of words and lots and lots of pictures. Gorgeous. We will go through, we'll be going through all of these in a minute. I'm just going to show you the ones that are available to you. So that one there, basic crochet sock in, not Silent, did I say Silent Night? I can't see it written anywhere. Oh yeah, there it is, Silent Night. Got it. Silent Night. Right, the other basic sock one I've got is, now have I seen this wool before? Mallard. Oh, yes. I haven't seen it before. We were chatting about it. It's beautiful. Crochets and knits up beautifully. Again, you get the basic crochet sock pattern. Plus, now you obviously only need one ball of the yarn to make the socks, don't you?
Yes.
Mallard, it's 75% wool. This one's different. This is 75% wool, 25% nylon, this one.
Yeah,
you need the
that
mix
one
for
doesn't
sock.
have the sparkle.
Yeah. Oh, it's the sparkle that was polyester in that one. Got
Yes.
it. Okay, so that's your basic socks. How much are these? $14.99. Now, These need 2 balls. Oh, they're gorgeous. So these are called latchmore. What a lovely pattern. Look at that. So this is Blue Lagoon and... They've covered up the name. This one, say shades of... What did you say this one was called? Cornflower. Cornflower. It's covered up. And it's called Shades of Blue. You get the instructions, the ball of yarn and the ball of yarn. Oh my word, look at the instructions. They're fantastic. Again, West Yorkshire Spinners. This one's got 35% blue face Leicester in it, that one. 75% wool, 20. Well, they'll all be the 75-25 now because they've not got the glitter in, haven't they? So there you go. And that will create this gorgeous pair of socks called the Latchmore. They're $19.99. Now, I'm presuming then, well, I'll ask when we get to it. I'll ask. Don't make any presumptions, John. And then this is nice as well. Look, this one's gorgeous. So this one is Tequila Sunrise with, what colour's this one then? Cinnamon sticks. Tequila, I wouldn't have a Tequila Sunrise with a cinnamon stick in real life, would you? Again, the Latchmore. Again, the 75-25 mix. Oh, they're gorgeous. And you can make the same Latchmore socks, but in a different colourway. £19.99. Now, before I go any further, before I go on kit, I've also got this is lovely, this little set of, look. Aren't they lovely? So it's all the different sizes of crochet hooks in a kit here. So it ranges from 2mm to 6mm. So that's for somebody who may want to be taking up crochet or may already do crochet. And a lovely gift. It comes in a gorgeous little zipped up pouch and everything there. £26.99 by Zing. They're lovely. I love those colours. However, you might just be starting your crocheting journey. You just think, well, I just need one crochet hook. So I'm presuming these are made with 3mm crochet hooks, are they?
Their socks are, yes.
Yeah, the socks, yeah. So here's a 3mm, gold, this one. 3mm from Clover, this one. Soft touch crochet hook. Three millimeter, £4.99. Oh. Okay, that's if you're just starting, maybe you just want to buy the one. Right, before we go over, I've got to update on the book already. Half the stock's gone when you've all checked out. Half the stock of those have gone already once you've all checked out. It's beautiful. It's such a beautiful book. Because there's also, I mean, look. Little Paul's washing line. Oh, look, I didn't see that one. So pom-poms in here as well. Now, that's a pincushion. We have a lady who crochets things and puts Terry's chocolate eggs in them. Mm-hmm. So they're not a pincushion, it's a chocolate holder. Yeah. Anyway, be careful because half the stock of that's gone already. Right, shall we get on and make some socks?
Yes.
Where are you going to start?
Well, I'm going to tell you first about the basic one.
Yes.
So you've got the basic crochet sock with heel flap. Now, let me just tell you a little bit first about crocheted socks.
Yes.
Because everyone is used to like knitted socks, they stretch nicely, they fit around your foot really well.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are quite afraid of crochet socks because crochet fabrics works very differently to knitted fabric. Okay. So crochet fabric stretches more lengthways than widthways. Oh. And of course for a sock you need widthways. You need the stretch around the foot. However, if you never tried crochet socks, then this is the sock for you. Purely because the heel is constructed in exactly the same way as you would construct a knitted sock.
Right.
So you've got a heel flap, you've got a heel turn, you've got a gusset. So that gives you lots of stretch around your, I mean, the biggest issue is around your heel.
Yes.
And the top of your foot here, around that heel area. So that one gives you plenty of stretch. And if you have never tried crochet socks, then this is the sock for you.
They look so lovely and soft.
They are, they're really nice. And they constructed from top down, so you're knitting it from the calf all the way to your heel decreases. And also, very important sizing, when you're making crochet socks is to choose the right sizing for your foot. So, let's say, for example, I wear size 6 shoes, but I have quite a chubby foot, so I will always go for the larger size in width, but size 6 in shoes.
Right.
So in your pattern, you've got 3 sizes.
Right.
You've got 3, 4, that's shoe sizes. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8.
Okay, so hang on. So I've got 3 to 4, and then I've got 5 to 6 in brackets.
Yes.
Then I've got 5 to 6 and 7 to 8 in brackets, and then I've got 7 to 8, 9 to 10 in brackets. So if I'm a men's size 8 shoe,
you will do the largest
large one.
size. The easiest thing on these crochet socks as well, because these are basic crochet socks and they don't have a particular pattern. So it's not like the latchmore socks where the pattern repeats itself. These are just constructed in extended double crochet, that's UK terms.
Yes.
And all you can do is just extend it or make it shorter as you wish, because there's no particular pattern to work to.
Right.
And I want to show you, I also made a little swatch in the mallard.
Yeah.
So you see, so it's really nice because mallard, you see the color changes in mallard a lot longer. So in crochet, when you're making anything in a crochet, if you want stripes, you need to choose a colorway that is a lot longer.
Right.
So you see in Silent Night, it's quite short. So it's more of a variegated yarn. So it just gives you kind of bursts of color here and there. But in the mallard, you actually create more of a stripe.
Oh, wow.
You see, so you see it creates more of a stripe. So your calf is crocheted sideways when the rest of the foot is crocheted in a round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah? So I want to show you how to make an extended double crochet. This is a little variation on a standard double crochet, but it's just a little bit wider. So it gives you a bit more stretch.
Right.
So it's very simple. There's nothing exciting to it, but
it's all very exciting. I don't know anything about crochet knitting since. I found it fascinating.
Okay, so if we insert a hook into our next stitch, so you see, so we go into the 2 legs of the V on top, grab a yarn and pull it through. So we've got 2 loops on a hook as we would have with standard double crochet.
Yeah.
But to make an extended double crochet, you go yarn around the hook, pull it through one of those loops only.
Yeah.
You are still left with 2 loops on your hook, and now yarn around the hook and pull it through both.
Right.
So that way you have a bit more stretch and a bit more give in your stitch.
Yes.
So that way you have a wonderful, well-fitted sock.
So now, would this be a project for a beginner, or do you need to know a bit about crochet before you attempt a pair of socks?
You can be a beginner. I mean, beginner, you know the basic stitches. I don't mean like beginner who never tried anything.
Yeah, so not me. I've never tried it, so not me.
No.
No.
You need to just practice with some swatches.
Yes.
It's suitable for a beginner who had your first learn to crochet class, basically.
Right, perfect.
So you will be able to do it. They are not difficult socks. They are quite fun. So as I said, if you never tried crochet socks, if you have never tried, you know, you were always afraid because of the sizing of this, of the pull of the fabric, then these are the socks for you.
Perfect.
These are fantastic socks. And I know I'm saying that, I'm not a designer, but you know, they're really good.
So where do we start? How do we start? How do we start to do the rib and things like that?
So you start on the ribbing. So the ribbing is made in rows. So I'm going to show you here quickly. So you will start with your chains.
Yeah.
And then, let me just do some chains. I'm just going to do a few. I'm not going to do all of them.
Yeah, don't the whole thing.
Then you work 1 row of standard double crochet. So your rib is made in double crochet stitch.
Yeah.
But after the foundation row, you will work into the back loop of your stitches. That gives you the kind of effect of a rib. So when you lay it sideways, so let me show you now. So you chain 1 to start your round, and you see your stitch. Your stitch has 2 legs, yeah? So you've got the V here. So you've got the front loop and you've got the back loop. So in the ribbing, we will work into the back loop of that stitch only.
Yeah.
So we will work in double crochet into the back loop of that stitch. So we will work all the way. You see, always going into the back loop of that stitch. And every row is exactly the same. And then when you finish all your ribbing, you join them with the slip stitch, like I've done here. there is a slip stitch joint here.
Uh-huh.
And then you will work your stitches from the side. So you turn your work like this, and you pick up all your stitches, and you start the leg of your sock.
Oh, so it's all. There's no sewing. There's the sewing of the side, but not the.
You just do a slip stitch with your with your crochet hook on the side. Then you pick up. Everything is seamless.
Perfect.
So, apart from the toe, so when you reach their toe, you will have to sew up your opening here at the toe, but everything else is completely seamless.
Brilliant. Colette asked what size a hook we were using. It's the 3. It's a size 3 to make these. The basic sock is. Are they all 3? Are they these and the latchmore?
The other ones are not basic.
No,
Sorry.
So 2 basics are 3. Are the latchmore 3 as well?
They are as well,
So
yes.
anybody who bought any of these patterns today needs a size 3 hook to do it.
That's correct.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, shall we move on to the latchmore?
Yes, please.
Right, the latchmore are amazing. We unfortunately, this is the original colorway that they were made into. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it because they're out of stock.
Okay.
However, I have made swatches of the other colorways and they are beautiful.
Brilliant.
So, now this is a bit more advanced.
Right.
So this one is a bit more advanced pattern. And this sock is wonderful because it starts from toe up.
Oh.
So this is a toe up sock. So you start from here.
Yeah.
And you continue all the way around. You will make an opening for your heel because this is an afterthought heel. So you make an opening for your heel and you continue onto the leg and your calf. And then at the end, you will work your heel. So the heel is worked at the end.
Is there any reason that you do the others from the top down and these from the toe up?
Yes, because of the heel. It's only because the construction is from the heel, so the heel decides.
Right.
And this pattern also looks better down up than down. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. From the toe upwards. Yeah.
That's the one. It looks better. Yeah, it looks just better going up than going down.
And is the sizing on these the same as it was?
It's the same, yes.
Yeah.
I also include always on my afterthought heel, and you have this in the pattern. I always include an extra stitch. So when you pick up for your afterthought heel, so when you chain for your afterthought heel, you need to make those chains a little bit looser.
Right.
Because you want this stretch on this side. And I always add additional stitch on each side, purely because that gives me a bit more room.
Right.
And also on my socks, I like a good heel and I like a good toe.
Yes.
So I never make tiny heels. I like a good, so it kind of encases your heel really nicely. So this will always fit you really, really, really
well. That's what
well.
you want, isn't it? You don't want a skimpy heel.
No, you want it to kind of like, like wrap you up. Just wrap your heel nicely.
Oh.
Yes.
So are we gonna make one of those then?
Well, I'm gonna show you how to do the stitch. Now,
Brilliant.
in your pattern, it's quite full on, this pattern. I mean, not full on. It's got written instructions. It's got a chart, and it also has picture tutorial.
Right.
So it's quite I have included everything for you, so you don't have to worry about anything. The picture tutorial is mainly for the stitch, because the stitch, if you work in this stitch in a round, it has a tendency to shift. So it kind of keeps on shifting. So you need to bring it back to your starting point.
Right.
So you see, this is the swatch in Tequila, Sunrise and Cinnamon, and it's just stunning.
Yeah, beautiful.
Look at this. I just love it. It's like little jewels filled with fire. Yeah. Isn't it? Look at this. It's gorgeous. Look at that. I just love that colorway. Love it, love it, love it. So you will work. You can see my stitch markers here.
Yeah.
Let me just, hold on. Let me just untwist it because I had it in my bag, so it twisted a little bit. Now, you will work with one color per row. So you don't have to carry all the yarns with you or anything like that at all. However, you must put the color you're not working with. Oh, come out.
Oh.
Let me just do that.
Yeah,
there we go. The color you're not working with, you will put it on the loop and put your stitch marker on it, so it doesn't run away, so you don't lose this loop.
Right.
And you put it inside your sock and you work with the color you need. So you see, now I am ready to work with my Tequila Sunrise. So let me just turn it around like that. There you go. To stop the yarns from twisting, you will always have your one collar. I usually have the B collar to my right, my A collar to my left, and that way they separate.
Yeah.
So what I will do, I will take my stitch marker of collar B, slip it onto collar A, because that I'm not working with collar A at the moment. I slip my loop and my stitch marker inside the sock, and then I'm ready to start with my collar A.
Right.
So on this round, I pick up my collar A from in between the V stitches with cinnamon. So the first V stitch I made, you can either put a stitch marker to mark it where you are, or you will know by the 3 chains you made at the beginning. So you start your V stitch with 3 chains at the beginning, which counts as 1 half treble and 1 chain.
Right.
So for me, it's this one here. You see, I've got my chains here. So I will insert my hook from my side into the center of the V stitch. Okay, and don't worry, everything is explained in a pattern and shown in pictures as well. And then you grab your loop, the loop in collar B, and pull it through. Now, tighten it a little bit, not too much, because you don't want this to pucker. And now we are ready to start our round. So we will start it with chain 3, which again counts as 1 half treble and 1 chain space. Again, this is a UK terminology and not US. In US, it will be half double crochet, isn't it? Yeah, half double crochet. So then we're going to go yarn around the hook into the same space, grab a yarn and pull it through. We've got 3 loops on our hook, and we're going to go yarn around the hook and pull it through all 3 of those stitches on our hook. You see, so that's our first V stitch made. So this is the beginning of a round. So then we're going to make another V stitch of 1 half treble, 1 chain, 1 half treble into the next chain space, which is this one here. So we're working inside the V stitches of our cinnamon collar, of our collar A. You see? And that's it, you see? And then on the next round, you will work into this loop. So then with your cinnamon collar or your collar A, you will go into here. So that's what creates this wonderful kind of almost like a casing for your jewels, if you know what I mean, you see? So this creates this lovely casings for your jewel. But the pattern itself is actually really, really easy. It's very effective pattern, but it's not hard to achieve at all.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah, and you also have a chart in there, so if you are more of a visual person who rather look than actually read a pattern, then you have it all there.
If you have a look here, I've got so many pictures just on this page.
So this is all the pictures, yeah, of how to put it back into
So I'll just go through the pattern very quickly. So you've got your front page and with your sizing on everything, and then you have it all written, first of all.
Yeah.
So you've got the basic idea there. Then, what's this? That's a chart?
So this is a chart, yes. So this is the pattern chart. So if you prefer to work from a chart than from a written pattern, then this one will be for you. It's a visual representation of what you are making.
Okay.
So each symbol symbolizes a stitch.
Right.
See?
And the ones that are coloured in.
Yeah, so each row is different colour.
Right.
So you can tell them apart easier. Otherwise, it just blends in.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yes,
it just keeps it a lot clearer.
Yes,
Otherwise, it's just.
Oh, yes, because it would just be a lot of lines going all over the place.
Exactly, and you wouldn't know where you're going and what you are.
And then we get to the photographs.
Yes.
Which, I mean, that's every single stage, isn't it? Really?
Every single stage. So, as I said, the pattern shifts as you work, the pattern shifts. So you need to bring it back to your starting point. So the picture tutorial explains everything, what you need to do.
Fantastic. And then, are the heels easy to do? The
heel is very easy to do. The heel is work in double crochet. So just the simplest of stitch, and all you do is decrease. So double crochet 2 together, and double crochet all the way around. So you see the line here. So you've got your double crochets two together on each side. So there couldn't be anything simpler. Yeah. The calf is worked sideways as well, but the calf, obviously, we have finished our socks, and then we're going to join our calf to our sock. So if I show you on the other swatch how to do that.
Oh,
so
yes,
see,
I was about to say you've done a blue colourway one.
This is like an aquatic adventure.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Shades of blue is what we call
Look
the
at this.
aquatic adventure's far more exciting.
I know, right? Just call it aquatic adventure.
Yeah.
Look. It's gorgeous. It's, again, those little jewels just poking through. It's a beautiful pattern. It really is. Again, if I show you on the con blue how I made the ribbing. So ribbing is worked sideways as well, but as you work sideways, you join to your sock.
Right.
Okay? So if I just crochet few, 1, 2, 3, I just do few.
Yeah,
Again, you will
got
work
plenty of time, don't worry.
All right, okay. Well, we will work into back loop. On the normal chain, we will just do double crochets into every single chain until we reach the base of our sock. See, so we made our chain first, then we work in our double crochets. Oopsie daisy.
Looks ever so small. Is 3mm almost the smallest size you can do?
No, they're smaller. It's really nice for that yarn.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lovely. You can do it smaller if you want them a lot.
Yeah, it'd be nice for the yarn, not for my eyes, though. That'd be the problem.
And then we will join our work with the slip stitch to the base of our socks, so actual socks. So we're going to omit the stitch at the base of our chains, and we're going to work into the chain space. So on your last one, your chain spaces count as one stitch.
Right.
I think I'm gonna omit it, but I'm gonna just put. Do I omit it or not? I don't remember now. Anyway, I'm just gonna work into this one. So all you do is just slip stitch into the chain space. See, then you turn your work around. You do one chain and you work into back loop of your stitches all the way up. So I'm just going to show you how to work all the way up. I mean, I am a huge lover of crochet socks, and you know what, wherever I go, I convince everyone to make a crochet sock. They are fantastic. I've been wearing them all winter and it's just awesome.
Oh, but you sleep in them as well?
No, I get too hot on them.
Well, no, but they say if you're having trouble sleeping, you should always check on your feet first of all. And they said get a good pair of like knitted or crocheted socks just to pull on, because it can stop you getting a really, really good night's sleep. And because the rest of you's boiling hot, but your feet are freezing cold. I've got a nice message here for you. Patsy said, absolutely love Anna's enthusiasm. This lady is just who we need to get us through the lockdown.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I love you.
And June says, sitting here crocheting a basket, the book looks very inspirational. Oh, yes, June, you've got to get the book.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Right, so we are down. So I worked up into the back loop of my stitches. Then I worked down into the back loop of my stitches.
Right.
And again, I'm ready to join to our run. So we missed the stitch at the base, so this is this one here. We missed the next stitch, which is this one, and we will work a slip stitch into this stitch. So we basically miss one full stitch.
Yeah.
And we will slip stitch into the following stitch. And that's how you join all the way around. You see, then you turn around and you go up again. And then you go down, and that's the way you will join all the way around. So that way you've got nice and stretchy rib. And it looks really nice. It looks really neat, I think.
I can't decide which one I like best. Do you know which one the most popular is? Mallard is the most popular.
I'm not surprised. I love mallard. It's duckies. Come on, you've got to love a duck.
Yeah, let's do a recap of what we've got so far. So we've got mallard. We've got mallard basic crochet socks. Very, very, very popular this one. You get one ball of yarn, which is 75.25, and you get, again, the full instructions with photographs. Now, you don't need a chart with this one then?
No, because this one is simple. It's just double crochets. It's just, extended double double crochets.
Yeah.
It's just the same thing over and over
again, so you don't need
So there's no need.
Can we have a look at some of that wool crocheted up, the yarn crocheted up, the mallard,
yeah,
so we can see the colourway? Because we think these look like typical walking in the country socks and things like that.
I think I also like this colour because it's very like unisex.
I thought they were all unisex.
No, they are all unisex, but this one is really kind of, you can really do it for a man or a woman.
Yes, I mean, a lot of men wouldn't wear the bright orange or something like that, would they? But that is beautiful. The colours in there are absolutely extraordinary. But it amazes me that, so whatever size you do, you're going to carry on getting stripes.
Yes, because the colour changes in this yarn as well as in the Tequila Sunrise and... Which one is it? What is this one called? I don't remember.
Something under the sea, isn't it, that one? Hang on.
Under the sea?
Blue Lagoon, that one's called Blue Lagoon.
Yeah. These colour changes are really long, so you will get stripe in crochet.
Right.
So as you can see on this thing, so the little jewels in between, so you get nice stripes all the way through. See, on this one here. Where on the Silent Night, you get more of a kind of burst of colour. So you've got little, because it's kind of plain, and then you've got a little burst because the colour changes are really short.
Are you on the glittery? Or you gone on to the glittery?
I'm on the glittery. Sorry, I'm just keep on going.
No, keep going. I'll just keep up with you. So this one is called Silent Night.
Silent Night, and it's got sparkles.
Sparkle. Now I said the other day, can you get yarn with sparkling? I didn't. You could, and that's the polyester in that. The sparkle is the polyester.
So on this one, you see the colour changes are a lot like shorter in the yarn, so they give you little bursts.
If you can't decide, John, you need to go for one of each, Teddy and Wimbledon. Yes, exactly, I should do. I just got to learn to crochet first yet, Teddy, that's all. So let me have a look at have you got some of the glitter one made up? Is that whole one?
That's the one.
So the thing is, the glitter's very subtle, isn't it?
It's not very subtle.
Blingy, it's just a lovely shimmer to it, isn't it? Yeah.
It's a lovely shimmer, absolutely. It's not too much in your face, it's not like, ooh, it's a bit shiny. But that one is, it's subtle. I like that word. It describes.
Oh, there they are. There's a picture of them.
These are my sister's feet.
They're your sister's feet.
My sister has nice feet for pictures. Nice feet.
Oh, yeah. Make sure she doesn't tread on the pine cones when she gets up, though. They're gorgeous, aren't they? So now, if you wanted to make them slightly higher up the leg.
Yeah.
Because they say you wore them with your walking boots and you want them to come over the top of your walking boots. Yeah. Do you just do extra?
Just continue increasing. Now, when you're going up the leg, obviously your leg gets wider, your calf gets wider as you increase it. So you might want to put few increases in there. But because this is a very simple pattern, this is just extended double crochet, you can add it on at any point you like.
Right.
So adding it is just basically, I'll show you here. Yeah. All you would do to just do a simple increase, I would usually do from the inside leg side. Just because, you don't want it out of the leg. So you will usually do it on the inside leg.
Right.
And all you would do, you would just work 2 extended double crochet into 1 stitch. So I'm going to go into my next stitch, grab my yarn and pull it through, yarn around the hook, pull it through 1 loop, yarn around the hook, pull it through 2 loops, and do the same thing. Oh, no, yarn around the hook. And do exactly the same thing into the same stitch. So that way you increase, so you've got additional stitch.
Right.
And that's it.
Louise has said, hello John, hello Anna, I love your book. I'm going to buy 2, one for myself, even though I can't crochet yet.
Well, something to aim for, come on.
Yeah, I live in hope, and I've got the other one for my niece who is very good at crochet from Louise in Dublin.
That's fantastic. Oh, I hope you do. It's wonderful craft. Please do. Just give it a good go.
We've got loads of messages for you. Right, go. Right, so this one, I love these socks. What a lovely lady and great teacher. I took up crochet again when I was in hospital. I find it so relaxing, from Jojo on the Isle of Man.
Oh, thank you, Jojo.
Oh, you've got loads of messages. Hang on, here we go.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Jojo, and I hope you're feeling a lot better.
Hi, Anna. I already have your book, and I've just bought both sock packs. I love your stuff from Carol in Lanarkshire.
Thank you, Carol.
One more. This one says, such a beautiful pattern and looks so easy to do. We'll be doing some, I'll be doing Silent Night socks soon as I receive order. And of course, Anna's beautiful book from Karen in Hampshire.
Thank you so much, Karen. I hope you love it. And I want to see all your pictures. So please do send me all your pictures. I would love to see your finished projects from the books and the socks and everything.
Okay, Mallard, there are more people got that in their basket than we've got stock. So where do people find you? Have you got a big social media?
Yes, you can find me on Instagram under Anna Nikipirowicz, my name and
learn how to spell it, write it down.
Yeah. And on Facebook, I'm under Muchka. actually on Facebook. But if you search for Anna Nikipirowicz as well, you'll find me. And I also have a website.
Muchka, is that your company name?
Yes, do you know what? It comes from, because my granddad, when I was a small girl, I was obsessed with cows, and my grandparents were farmers. And I loved cows. I just adored cows. And Muchka is a kind of a softer, kind of very sweet version of the word cow.
So like moo cow, like we say when we're little, moo cow.
And my granddad used to call me his little Muchka. So that's where it comes from. It's very sweet. It's very personal to
but how lovely. That's really sweet, isn't it? Right, shall we talk about the book as well, a bit more then?
Yes, I want to show you something very quickly.
Yeah.
There is, you see, if you look at those here, those lovely little ones are made. It's crocheted, but it looks like a knitted like fabric, you see? It looks knitted. It's called waistcoat stitch. So it's crochet waistcoat stitch. And it's very simple to achieve. And I just want to quickly show you how to work this wonderful stitch. Oh, yes, brilliant. If you want to make those little darlings. Yeah. Oh, this one as well is from my granddad. It's from my granddad. Oh. Because when he was harvesting, there were like field mice everywhere. So it's like, I need to feed myself. Oh. I know.
Right, so what's he showing us now?
So I'm making the little bottom of the mousey. Obviously, I'm doing it in a lot larger yarn and hook, purely because so you can see it a lot better.
Yes, yeah.
But this is the little bottom here. So how to work a waistcoat stitch? Let me just pull out some yarn. So I'm going to chain one. Now, usually on a standard double crochet stitch, you will work into the top of your stitch, so the 2 V's of your stitch, yes? In waistcoat stitch, you will instead work into the side of your stitch, so in this one here, you see? So you will insert your hook into the middle of the side V's, so not the top, but on the side. So you insert your hook here, grab your yarn. Now, the key to all of this is to do it loosely. If your tension is really tight, do it with a bigger hook. This is a very dense stitch, so it's perfect for like amigurumi toys and stuff like that, because it gives you the density that you require. But it's also, if you make it too tight, you will have real issue going into those stitches. Yeah. So make sure you do it nice and loosely. So now again, as with normal double crochet, we've got 2 loops on our hook. We're gonna go yarn around the hook and pull it through both of those stitches. You see? And as you can see here, it's coming out from the side, from the front, from the front of our stitch. So if I show you how to do it again, so again, we're gonna go from the front of our stitch, you see? So you've got the V here. So you insert your hook in between those legs of the front V. Yeah. Pull it through and finish off the stitch, you see? So that's your waistcoat stitch. It's a really lovely stitch. It looks like a knitted stitch, but in fact, it's crocheted.
And Hannah wants to know, is your robin made of the same stitch?
Yes, of waistcoat stitch, yes.
Can we just hold it up just so that the camera can see that one? There it is.
So that's our little robin.
Turning around the other way around. So.
Oh, sorry. Upside down robin.
Now, how do you get the effect of the pink of his red dress?
Right, so this is done in red yarn. Yeah. But this is done with normal makeup. So this is just eyeshadow. So I took some eyeshadow and just go.
Oh, okay, fine.
You don't have to do it at all if you.
I thought you'd done some clever crochet technique.
No. This is just your simple and utter eyeshadow.
Okay. Yeah. And how do you get the hedgehog's sticky out hair bit? Because you obviously look like you've cut it. Yes, they are. So they are pieces of yarn that are cut and tied around the stitches of the hedgehog. So do you do waistcoat stitch for his whole body?
Yes. Then so you have a little bold hedgehog.
Yes.
And then you create him some hair.
Oh, and you do it with just like little instead of using long yarn, you just pull. So it's a bit like making a wig. You just pull one hair.
Yes, exactly how it is. Yeah. So when you're doing your highlights and you pull out all your hair from the thing, this is exactly what it is. A little highlights for your hedgehog. Oh.
Susan says, I love West Yorkshire Spinners yarn. Never tried crocheting socks, but need to finish my work in progress first. There's so much love coming through. More messages. Just tuned in. I love Anna and all her gorgeous socks. She has inspired me to pick up my hook again. She is so lovely and bubbly. The nation needs Anna from
thank
Lorraine
you so
in
much.
Wrexham.
Thank you, Lorraine.
Do you do classes? Oh, another one. Hang on, another one. I use Anna's book for two purposes: as a coffee table book, as the photos are an artwork, and of course to crochet nice flowers and animals from Lillian.
Thank you, Lillian.
That's
oh,
nice,
you are so lovely. Thank you so much, Lillian.
Oh, hang on, one more message. There's lots of love coming in today. Another one. Oh, hang on, it's got stuck. Such a beautiful pattern and looks so easy to do. We'll be doing Silent Nights. Oh, done that one. Yes, done that one. That's it. So do you do classes or anything like that?
I used to do classes all the time, but obviously due to the obvious reason of pandemic, everything has been put on hold.
Yeah.
But I used to do a lot of classes. However, I am starting my Zoom classes soon. I'm doing my first one on Monday.
Oh, fantastic.
Because I did one with John Lewis, and it was kind of like, like trying out the waters.
Yeah.
So that was really nice. And then I'm doing my own ones. Yeah, my first one is on Monday, so it's a tester class.
And how do people find out about that? Via your...
From my website, from my Instagram.
Moochka.
Yes. If you are on my website, do sign up to my newsletter, because that's how people will hear about it first.
Yes, of course.
Because actually the one I'm doing on Monday filled up almost immediately through the newsletter.
Right.
So I didn't even have time to advertise it or anything.
You don't need to if the newsletter does it. And then next time you'll know, do two or three times.
Absolutely, yes. So yes, I'm very excited. I'm very nervous.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It should be okay.
And Moochka is spelled moochka.co.uk. Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
So, what else do you want to show me?
I want to show you how to do tapestry crochet. On your foxes, on the reef of your own, on the foxes.
Yeah.
On the tail and the little mouth, they have two colors.
Right.
You see, so you've got orange and you've got cream.
Yes.
So I'm going to show you how to change color when you work in those color lack changes.
Brilliant.
You need to You need to take both yarn with you all the way around. However, you must stop them from twisting around, purely because it's going to be annoying if they do. So make sure that one color is to your right, one color is to your left. Now, when you change color, the best way to actually change color, so you see I've done all of this already. So this is a little swatch of the tail, of the peak of the tip of the tail.
Yep.
So I have done that already, and I carried the yarn with me. Don't carry the yarn too tightly, because it will pack her up. So make sure it's kind of lying. It's supposed to form a little smile. You see, it's a little smile. So now, when we change in color, we're going to work the last stitch before the change of color. But before we do that, so we're gonna work a stitch to the last step. So when the last step, we're gonna stop, we're gonna drop a yarn, and you see I'm dropping it to my right, because that's where my orange yarn lives. I'm gonna pick up my cream from my left, because that's where my cream lives. And we're going to finish off our last stitch with the brand new color. You see, so that will be a lot neater exchange. Now, we have to do one stitch in cream. So we're going to work a stitch, but the following stitches are in orange. So we're going to work to the last point. The last point in double crochet is when you have two loops on your hook. Yeah. We're going to drop our cream
to the right where it lives. Bring the orange
left,
from the left, and bring the orange from the right.
Pick up the orange from the right. And we're going to pull through those stitches, okay? So our round ends on one stitch, because I'm at the end of my round. And then I'm just gonna do it normally in orange, because my next stitch is still orange. You see? And that's the neatest way. Now, my next stitch now I'm going to do 3 stitches in white, and only 3 stitches in cream, and only one in orange.
Right.
So I'm going to work 1 stitch in orange, but my next 3 stitches are cream. So obviously I need to change my color now. So I'm going to drop my orange. So I'm at the last point of my double crochet. I'm going to drop my orange. I'm going to pick up my cream. You see? And again, they do not twist. You must keep the order, otherwise they will twist. Work my stitch in cream, finish off my stitch in cream, and then make 2 stitches in cream. And on the last stitch, I need to change the color because the following stitch is orange. So I'm going to work until I have 2 loops on my hook, the last stage of my stitch, drop my cream, pick up my orange, and finish off the stitch. You see? And that way, it's the neatest way of changing
No, it's brilliant because there's no knots or anything behind that.
Exactly.
So did you start right at the very beginning with the orange and the cream?
Yes. So you will, whenever your round requires 2 colors, you will start the beginning of the round with the 2 colors, purely because you want the tension consistent throughout. So if you join it, let's say at half point and your tension is a bit tighter, then half of your work will be looser than the other.
Oh yeah, you don't want that.
So you want consistency throughout the row.
Okay, Margaret says, Anna and her work is a tonic for the eyes and the ears. She is totally fabulous.
Thank you. You are fabulous too. Thank you so much.
Oh,
oh the love. Oh my God.
I know.
Much.
It's brilliant. And is there anything, we've only got a couple of minutes left. Is there any pearl of wisdom you would like to share with us before I do the final goodbye or anything like that?
Don't ever give up on crochet.
Oh, okay.
Patience,
that
patience,
took 2 minutes.
Patience. No, seriously, I teach a lot, and it's an incredible thing when people start crocheting and love the craft. But one thing is, it's patience. You must have patience. Don't give up. Just try. Just take, like, if you get frustrated with work, just put it on the side, have a cup of tea or some gin, whatever you wish, pick it up again, and it's all good. Yeah. It's a wonderful craft, and it's so worth all the love it's receiving at the moment. It really
and also, it's funny because you this is not what I think, but people think, oh, crochet, that's little old ladies, very quiet.
It has a revival.
Retiring.
It used to be like this, yeah. You remember the waistcoats, the granny square waistcoats? Who doesn't remember that?
Yes.
The doilies. Come on.
Yeah.
I love a doily though. But it had a revival. It had an incredible revival, and you can do so many incredible things in crochet. And I think it's just stunning. It's it has shaken off its old-fashioned stuff.
Oh, totally.
But even the old-fashioned stuff is really nice.
Oh no, it is. But you always in your brain you go, crochet. Like we used to when I was little. Oh, old ladies do knitting. You know, and it's kind of you're obviously, you know, like an ambassador and so passionate about the whole thing, and it just shows how it's completely
it has
revived,
grown incredibly. And there's so many incredible things. There's so many stitches, so many colorways you can change. It's just absolutely beautiful, and it really is worth. And as I said, if you want to pick up craft, if you already crochet, then you. If you want to try a new one. If you want to try crochet, then please give it a go. It's a very giving craft.
And also, it's not a craft that you have a big outlay at the beginning. You can start with one ball of yarn and one hook.
And that's all you do.
And if you hate it, you've got £10 or something. You know what I mean?
It's but for all those that crochet, then absolutely amazing stuff. And I hope you continue to like to crochet. And through the lockdown, actually, there was a lot of new people who started to do this now, because it's it calms your mind in such a turbulent times we are at the moment. It really calms you and centers you. That's why I'm almost like this. I'm so relaxed because I like to crochet all day long. Yeah.
Listen, thank you ever so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
I'm going to do a recap of everything now before we say goodbye. So let me just start here. Where would you like me to start, Hannah? The book. Oh, I've only got 10 books left.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
They've only got 10 books left. The Crocheted Reads for Your Home. It is a beautiful, beautiful. And somebody said earlier, it's gorgeous as a coffee table book just to look at, because it's got the photography in it is so beautiful. I was going to say, that's not a real candle there. It's a candle that's a plastic, you know, like a battery in it and everything. There's so many different things in it. It's not, the reads aren't just about Christmas, about all year round. You've got Easter, you've got bunting, you've got brooches, you've got all sorts of things that you can make in there. And they're all so original and so beautiful. Oh, there's the stick. There's the twig. There's the twig.
It's very effective twig.
No, it is beautiful. It's really, really lovely. Because you could make, in an afternoon, you could create something beautiful for your house, couldn't you? Or a present, if you suddenly think, oh, such-such's birthday today, I must get a twig out the garden, start crocheting. You've done it, haven't you? That is beautiful. There's less than 10 of those left, though. That's about to sell out, Basic socks. It's sold out in Mallard. And Silent Night. Single figures of Silent Night now. When everyone's checked out. once you've all checked out, there's only 2 left. So you need to check out your baskets because there's only 2 left once you've all checked out. Okay, and then it's all West Yorkshire Spinners yarn. So then we've got the latchmore, which is the pattern and all the instructions. Then you get a ball. Now it's 75-25. There's 75% wool, 25% nylon. You get the go on, underwater. What's it called? What? Blue Lagoon, and the cornflower. Blue Lagoon. I couldn't remember that one either. It's funny, we can all remember the drink one, but none of us can remember the Blue Lagoon. Oh, can you just have you packed it away? Can you just show the little bit of stitching for the Blue Lagoon? Have you still got it there? Sorry.
Yeah, I can check it out. No worries at all.
Just Hannah wants to see it. There you go.
Of course, here you go. It's, as I called it, an aquatic adventure.
It is cute. Do you know that'd make a nice hat? Not that size, obviously, but if you made it into a big hat. I like the pointy bit at the top. Anyway, so that's that one there. That's that one. And then we got Tequila Sunrise and Cinnamon Stick. And you have that? Yes, she's ready.
I have it. I'm ready with it.
There you go.
Like a little jewels of fire.
That's in single figures, that one now. That's down to single figures. 19.99. So you get the 2 balls of yarn and very, very, very thorough instructions. Okay. Then I've got the the book of crochet hooks. These are lovely. All the different colours, so you know the different sizes, different colours. Now, you don't need, if you're just starting your journey, you really don't need, you don't need to invest in these. But if you know somebody who loves crocheting, if you think, oh, I'm going to take this up, it goes from a size 2 to a size 6 in here, millimetres that is, £26.99. Gorgeous. I've got one on its own. If you want to make the socks, they're all done with a 3mm hook. And this is a 3mm hook. Yarn Lane is next on Monday. Crochet purses they're doing on Monday with a lady called Carol. Oh, it's funny she doesn't want to work with me since she's been on. Did you say it's Elliot's stepmom? No. It's the 3rd show, isn't it? Oh, it's only a 2nd show. I'll let her off then. All right, then. So that's the 3mm hook there. Make sure you check out your baskets. Make sure you join me tomorrow with Hannah on... is it Elliot directing tomorrow then? Oh, that'll be fun. We've got Elliot directing tomorrow, and it's me and Hannah in the hot seat. Okay, I'm going to go now. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anna, for coming in with all your goodies. And we will see you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock.